You are now rocking with the industry's best. Let's go! Y'all on top of my dough. My life turned up as a show. My game ridiculous. When I spit my flow, right now. You big with the dance in the club. Get your face, get the crack that jump. Lambos, right over the club. You niggas know what's up. Y'all on top of my dough. My life turned up as a show. My game ridiculous. When I spit my flow, right now. You big with the dance in the club. Get your face, get the crack that jump. Lambos, right over the club. You niggas know what's up. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at?
Ghetto Celebrities, CEO, Mr. Saucy. Got a special guest right here. I'm gonna let this man introduce himself.
This here D.I.B, doing it big entertainment, Southside AZ, Phoenix, Arizona, that's where I come from.
So Phoenix is your soil, that's your stomping ground.
Oh yeah, that's the city, that's where I'm from. That's where I was born and raised, 16th Street Road in Southside Arizona.
So you in the hood?
Yeah.
Okay. So now I'm glad I got a chance to sit down with you. So let them know. I mean, I usually when I started off, I ask them your name, where you from, and your team that you represent.
Well, everybody know my real name. You know what I'm saying? My real name is Zelmer. You know what I'm saying? So anybody that know me, call me Z. But you know what I mean? I go by Sincere D.I.B. You know what I mean? And my team is doing the big entertainment. That's what I rep. You know what I mean? D.I.B. ENT. That's the label. You know what I mean? We're independent. Doing our thing. We got artists on that. It's hot. You know what I mean? Right now, I'm coming out with my album. My life's a movie. That's what we focused on right now. So we're just in the lab right now, going over tracks. We're getting ready to go shopping. So keep looking out.
All right. Now I want to ask you about your body of work. Like, how many did mixtapes, albums?
We did two mixtapes right now. We focus more so on singles. We just want to focus on singles because we push for the radio and for, you know, different things that we shop on. So it's about the business with us more so, you know, getting out there, letting the big people hear us. Because we already know in Arizona, everybody know who I am. Y'all already know.
That's what's up. That's what's poppin'. So have you done any albums though?
Actually, this is gonna be my first album that I'm dropping. I did a pre-album called Love of the Hustle. Right now, the major album that's gonna be in stores, it's gonna be worldwide. It's my life's movie. So if someone with a DVD, you know what I mean? We're trying to do a little small film, so it's about to pop off.
Alright, that's what's poppin'.
Album and reality.
Now,
Best of both worlds.
let's see. So how long you been doing music?
Man, I've been doing music since I was 13, man. I've been around it my whole life. My family has been in it. My auntie used to sing for Death Row. You know what I mean? So I've seen everybody from Snoop, Warren G. I've seen, you know, I got to meet Nas. Just about everybody from both sides of the world, you know. I've been around, you know. I got to, you know, touch bases. So my style, when it comes to rapping, I got a little bit of best of both worlds. You know, from east to west, so, you know.
That's what's up. So how old are you now? If you don't,
now I'm 29. Okay. You know?
We're about to get in the 30 club with us.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
And so, who the production team that you work with?
Right now, I'm working with a cat named PK Beats. He's done stuff from anywhere from French Montana's album, anybody on Bad Boys. I touch a lot of people, various deep production. Gorilla Tech, he's with Drum Majors, you know what I'm saying? He mess with the core DJs. He do a lot of professional stuff.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Now, the question I ask everybody: do you have currently any beefs or in the past with anybody?
Nah.
He's sincere.
If there is any type of beef, it's childish, but I don't have beef. I'm a grown man. I make this is a business that I'm running, so I don't do the beef stuff. You know, I'm more so about the business. So, you know, I look at this as my craft. This is how I take care of my family. This is what I do. Beef don't really make money unless you're famous. So I don't put it out there. I don't got time for that type of stuff. So, you know, I'm about the business. I'm willing to collaborating with anybody, even if I don't like them. So we trying to make money. This is what this is about, you know.
And that's one of my next questions too. But so who was some of your influences in the game?
Oh man, my influences is it's a number of people, man. But I can't really say, you know, like I'm more influenced by business. The biggest person I look at that I like and that really influenced me that I actually got to meet is Diddy. I like Ross. I like how they handle their business. They built an empire from nothing, you know, and I respect their business. I respect how they are, you know what I mean, in the streets, all the way from when they transition to business. So they're one of my biggest influence. They're real successful, pioneers, 50, you know, and those cats as far as business go.
Okay. Now, who's some of the, if you want to put it on a local level or industry level, who's some of the people that you done worked with?
Oh man, both, man. Right now, you know, from the city, I'm working with Hannibal Lex, C-Thug, you know what I mean, J Hood, a couple other cats, you know what I mean, Wax. On a big level, I done touched up with Ace Hood, Ross, them, you know what I mean, like I said, Diddy, you know what I mean, right now, I'm getting ready to put out a track we're working on with John Hart, the singer, you know what I'm saying, so we getting ready to put a single out with him. We got a couple of people, man, it's just a variety, we got a long reach.
And this is a big question too. How do you feel about the current state of Arizona hip hop?
Man, everybody got their own opinion. I feel like I want to change that. I feel like the current state is about change, and my focus is what I'm trying to do right now, and that's change the game, and that's bring attention to what's going on in Arizona. We got a lot of talent, but there's a lot of people that's lazy, that's got talent, and arrogant. It's all about being humble and hard working. If you're humble and you got hard work, let the city speak for you. You don't gotta speak and say you're the best. Let the city and the fans speak for you, and that's just how I feel.
That's what's up. That's real talk. Now, one other thing, it's because it's an Arizona thing right now that I'm kind of focused on. Now, do you know J Slug?
Yeah,
Slug 500? Okay. You cool with him or?
I don't got no problems with dude. You know,
Okay.
I know, you know, cats do their little, you know, digital city.
Have you heard his record?
I haven't heard the new record he put out.
Not the new. It's a. He said, I talked to him. He said it's not an Arizona diss in Arizona. It's just certain people out here. So a lot of people got it misunderstood.
Okay.
But I talked to the man. I will have an interview. Shout out J Slug. You know what I'm saying? But so you haven't heard that song?
No, I actually haven't. But this is the thing, because to be honest, me and J Slug were supposed to do some work. So a lot of people that he's working with, I work with. You know what I mean? We're actually cool. I had no problem with him. Like I said, as far as the diss records, like they only go so far. You know what I mean? You gotta think about it. Is that gonna make mainstream radio? Are they really gonna play that on the radio? If you're, I just look at it as a class of rappers. You got the class of rappers that's gonna be on the radio and gonna make moves. And then you got your rappers that's just gonna be mixtape rappers. That's not me. You know what I mean? I could drop a mixtape. You know what I mean? But how many people is that gonna reach? You know what I mean? It's about the business. So if he feel that that's just what he has to do to earn respect and credibility in our city, which is to me the wrong way, you know, and that's his discretion, to each his own. You know, that's just not the way I would do it. But you know, that's everybody got their own gimmick and their way to how to get in the game, and you know, this is his way trying to break in. So you know.
Okay. All right. Now now where I go to in the interview is more of a personal background. Like, I mean, if you got to start it from the bottom story, you know what I'm saying, that's good. But if not, you know what I'm saying, we just looking for the people that's not born with the silver spoon in their mouth, and now they doing what you doing.
I got you.
Is that something like?
Oh man, like I said, if anybody know about 16th Street in Rozier, I grew up in the Rozier apartments, man. You know what I mean? That's the hood. You know, I grew up before they built all that nice stuff. Man, you know, we struggled. You know what I'm saying? It was nice. My mom couldn't feed us. You know what I mean? And you know, the way we living now, like I'm thankful to God, because man, if it wasn't for God, man, it'd be all bad. I'm just being 100. Like we came a long way. My whole family, like, we didn't have nothing, and now we doing this, and we just blessed to be in the position we in. Like I said, I've done been with people that made, they sold, you know, millions of records, and they're making top dollar, you know. So that's been a dream for me to accomplish that. I felt like I accomplished a lot of my short goals, you know, already. My goal now is to be one of the best rappers on the top. So as far as performing in places and being there, you know, when I look back to where I came from, being that kid listening to, you know, Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre when Easy was out and they had that beat, you know, that's the time era I was in. And when I think about that and I look it back and I'm looking at me now and I'm on the same stage with T.I. and all these other cats, I'm just like, man, you know, I came far, you know, from not having nothing, you know, to having something, you know, from the jewels to not having no jewels, you know. I never been the type of dude that I gotta buy, you know, fake it till we make it type stuff. I've always appreciated everything I got, and I'm just appreciative to the position I'm in. The team that's behind me, my management, you know, we all are real spiritual into God, and we believe, you know, God has guided us into places where, you know, we thought we'd never be. So, you know, I just say if you keep your faith and you believe and you're a hard worker, man, you'll get far. It never fail, you know. Like good always overpower bad. It never fails. So, you know, I have to say that.
It's the one upstairs. That's my dude right there. You know what I'm saying? Okay, now, I mean, being that you come where you told us you come from, I mean, I know it's a hood, but I always ask the artist, do you feel that's a ghetto or a hood or inner city struggle that you came from?
Yeah, because back then, they made it hard. There was a lot of killing. It was gang affiliated. It's still like that now, but it's not as bad to me personally. I just remember when they were trying to breed us into what they wanted us to become, a product of the environment. You know what I'm saying? You was either gonna do music, you was gonna sell dope, or you was gonna be that one dude that was smart that you just didn't touch him because he gonna go somewhere and leave him alone. You know what I'm saying? And then you got the ones where they be like, oh, he gonna die before you hit 15. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how it was, you know, and that's just what we knew. You know, you got a choice, and that's what a lot of young cats don't understand. You got a choice. You don't have to be that way. You know, I chose to do music. I chose to rap about my life. This is what I chose. You know, I had opportunities. I hooped in high school. You know, I did all that.
Yeah.
Went to state. You know, and you know, I did all that. But this was what my passion was. My whole family is musically inclined. You know what I'm saying? So this is what we do. You know, so.
What drove you? I can understand that. Now, let me ask you, so do you feel that where you come from and everybody that you know, do you feel like you have a certain celebrity status?
Nah, I'll never look at it like that. It's my home. Everybody know me. I'm humble. I try to get back to the community. Like I said, we done did a blanket drive for the homeless downtown. We try to do everything we can to get back to the community. I'm actually in the process of putting together something for the Thanksgiving for the South Side. I'm working on that right now. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody haven't done that. So that's what I'm trying to do. That's where I'm from, and I want the kids there to know, you know, like if I can make it, they can make it. You know what I'm saying? It's no situation too hard for you. You just use your mind and apply. You know what I'm saying? The knowledge you got, and you can make it out of any situation you in.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I feel that. So now, okay, so I'm gonna give you a little overview of the ghetto celebrity. Basically, what it is, if you came from an inner city struggle, you know what I'm saying, and now in your life that you don't put that behind, and now you're trying to go for something that's better to put you up. I mean, you don't have to be on an upper tier, but you know, from where you came from, just a different stance in life.
Gotcha.
Okay, so, and now that's the ghetto part where you came from, and you're doing something better. That's the celebrity part. So, let me ask you, if you were nominated to be a ghetto celebrity, how would you? Would that make you feel a certain way, or would you be appreciated to be a ghetto celebrity from Arizona?
Yeah, I would, because, you know what I mean, it's an award. You know what I mean, somebody acknowledging where you came from and what you've done. You know, like I feel like people take things like to the next level more than what it should be sometimes. Like we label ourselves as you know, what we want to be. Like I said, like I'm from the hood, I'm from the ghetto. You know what I mean? That's where I came from. But that don't mean I have to be what that is. what I'm saying? And that's like I said, you know, I seen all that, you know, a lot of rappers that we that come from there. I can name a lot, you know, that's actually making moves, you know, from Judge, Leo, to Thug, you know, like I said, Wax, you know, we all come from the same, even J Hood, we all came from the same era, all of us, you know what I'm saying? And you know, like we all know what's up, like we've all been there. So I'm saying, like, for, you know, when I hear that, it's you know, I'm appreciative, you know, that you guys would even acknowledge the fact that, you know, your boy was.
I mean, I seen some clips on you. It actually, because of my girl, you know, I do my homework, I look, and I just happened to see some clips of you at it was an event. I think it was Rick Ross's birthday.
Oh yeah, that's my boy. Like, Rick Ross is like, a lot of people underestimate the dude. The dude's intelligent, he's smart, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, when you come from the hood, you know, you're gonna have everybody say something bad about you. When you making millions and people you're not doing what people want you to do, of course everybody gonna have their own opinion about you. It's about what you're doing, the goal and the things you're trying to accomplish. Shout out to Rick Ross, shout out to my godfather. They're the ones who put me on to get there. You know what I'm saying? At KOD, King of Diamonds, Miami, they put me on to walk in, and Ross acknowledged me and showed me love, and I'm actually popping out there, man. Ever since I went from Arizona to Miami showed me a whole lot of love. Like the mainstream artists that's in the game right now is opened my eyes to a lot of stuff. They put me on and showed me a lot of love from Wayne, Baby, Nori. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them. You know what I'm saying? Just welcome me in. So I just hope AZ we can come together like that, man, because when I went out there, it was just, they love us, man. We popping in different cities.
That's something I want to ask you too. Do you think that an artist here, do they have to go somewhere else to get that exposure, or can Arizona be that platform for this artist to step up, this artist to step up, and so on?
Man, with the people in the positions of power, no. We won't be able to be there because, you know what I mean, everybody's too arrogant right now. You know what I mean? We're not humble enough yet. And that's the problem, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got people that feel like this person should be on or that person. And I just, like I said, I feel like let yourselves and let your fans show who need to be on. If you want me to be 100% honest with you, like Thug had the game when he was out. Like, let's just be straight up. He had it popping. Willie had it. So them was the two front runners that really took off. And like right now, a lot of cats don't even respect him. You know what I mean? You gotta pay homage to them dudes. Them dudes put the city on to give us an opportunity to be where we at. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I always show them dudes love. I remember Willie from back in the day, you know, from the hood too. You know what I mean? He from the hood. I grew up with him. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we have potential too, because we have like some of the best artists in the game out here, you know what I mean, just as well as anybody else. But, you know what I mean, I feel like it's sad to say, but I had to go out of the state to get popping, to get where I'm at, and that's what I did. I made a whole lot more moves out of state than I did here. You know what I mean? You have a clique here to where they want to box everybody out. If they not in that circle, then you won't be able to be where you at. You know what I mean? So for you to get where you at, and you go out of state, then they want to accept you. But by then, you know, for instance, I'll just break it down. Cameron had problems with Diddy back in the day. They boxed him out, but when he blew up, everybody wanted to welcome him back in. But it's too late because he had that stone heart. He didn't want to deal with nobody. So that's the type of situation they create in Arizona. A lot of cats is upset and they don't want to deal with other cats, and so it's messing up the whole, you know, vibe of us trying to create that. You know, when you try to create that, you put so much energy into it that it's just, you wasting your time.
Self-destruction.
You know, you have to let it happen.
Yeah.
We're headed for self-destruction.
And while she's speaking on self-destruction, because I mean, this is something that I'm trying to do. This is one of my next projects. I'm trying to get Arizona artists together to actually remake self-destruction.
Okay.
Because I mean, I think, just like you said, I mean, I think that's what's happening around here. I mean, I'm an outsider. I'm well, people say I'm from here now. I've been out here for 18 years. You know, so, and what I see, I mean, I see like these people, they've been knowing each other for 20, 30 years.
Right.
They grew up in the same places, but yet and still, it's hard for this man to get this man to do a record with him.
It's the arrogance, man. Like I said, it's the arrogance. this dude think he better than that dude. Or if you got a hot record, like, you know what I mean? If I, like for instance, I got a hot record right now, and you know, I sent out a couple, you know, verses, and cats heard the record. They was like, it's hot. And like my boy always say, it's two things that's going on. You either lying about the record or you hating, because you ain't knowing it like you should. So my thing is, man, you know, if you don't know the business, don't front like you know. You know what I mean? Ask for help. It's just like being in school and you're embarrassed to raise your hand because you don't want nobody to know that you don't know. If you don't know, ask for help. And that's just what it is. And I'm not afraid to do that. You know, like if I don't have it, I'm going to tell you. You know what I mean? Like I said, it took me and my management a long time to get to where we at. It took us 2 years. And that's just being real. We were at every industry party, shaking hands, meeting people. And we just kept moving up, and people just kept giving us a chance and showing love to the point where we got to the exclusive parties, we got to the backstage, we got to meeting people, hearing their albums before they dropped the listening parties, and the BET Awards we went to. We got to all that, the red carpet events. It was cool, you know what I mean? But where I put pause on all that was because it's like, we there, but I ain't getting that money. And that's why I said it's back to business, so I'm right here now. You know, I need to make sure that my records get up there so I can be there on carpet because I'm selling the record. And I'm here because I got the hottest record in the country right now. That's my focus. So that's what we pushing for this time. That's where we at. It could be that, like I said, but you know, these cats, they don't know the business. And you gotta get mad at the vets because they supposed to be teaching us. And when they blocking us from learning, because once we learn, you know, we start getting creative and we're trying to make it better. They don't want that. They want to keep that money in their pocket where they recording you and they jip you out of your time and putting out trash product. I done brought a lot of product to a lot of major cats just in the industry, and they said what they doing in Arizona is the engineers. They blaming it on the engineers, so y'all need to get that together. They're not blaming it on us rapping. They blaming it on the engineers. They saying whoever recording us, I mean, they doing us bad. They getting us for the money. So it's like at the end of the day, it starts there because this is where it starts from. This is the product right here. This is where you work at, you know what I'm saying? So this is, if we can't get this right first, and then we put down trash, nobody in the industry ain't gonna want to hear you, period.
Heard it here. Step up, Arizona. Step up the engineer game. Come on now. Okay. Now, I'm about to wrap it up. So after every little interview, what we do is give you a little session to where you spit your hottest, or got something in line, or off the top of the dome.
Play us for anything, whatever.
What, man, I don't usually freestyle that. I'll let you hear something I'm doing. I'll give y'all a sneak preview. That's something I'm doing.
That'll work.
And that's another question I want to ask you too before we go off. So what do you have right now that you got in the process of putting out?
Man, I got 4 hot singles we working on. Like I said, I got one with Hannibal and Thug, and I got one with like John Hart. I'm gonna play that one. And like I said, I put on my city on every record. I put on for my city. So this one is for the ladies, cause the ladies, y'all pay for everything. Y'all
No doubt. You know where the money is. Say that.
Because I love the women. You know what I mean? That's what
you
I'm
can't
about.
go wrong.
So I love the women. So the track, I'm gonna get my engineer in here so he can play.
All right, cool.
Put on it's another track. Yeah. Just the first verse.
Sneak peek.
New Age.
Sneak listen. Sincere Death. In the studio.
Would you get back in the bathroom?
Oh, it's fine. Yeah. We're gonna clip it all back.
Baby, D.I.B. First class. Let's go. Have a baby by me, baby, and be a millionaire. Have you flying first class in the Ricky underwear? Come on, baby, my Arizona chick knows how to get it cracking all action.
Oh, shit. You heard that, ladies and gentlemen.
That's what I'm talking about. Show me you can work it out. Go ahead and scream and shout. I put them out. No hickeys in the mouth. Son, I'm in your out.
That's good. I like that. There it goes.
So like I said, like that's just a sneak preview of what
There we go.
So,
Thank you for
in
that.
the club, so
You heard it here first. Yeah.
Ghetto celebrities, you know, we just did the interview with him, but he didn't get to tell y'all where y'all find him at.
Okay, check me out. I got my own website, www.sinceredib.com, YouTube/sinceredib.com, Twitter, sinceredib.com, Facebook, sinceredib. All one word. You can check me out on all of that. You know what I'm saying? And probably, like I said, look out on MTV 106 and Park for the next couple videos. Phoenix, I'm putting on. AZ.
That's right. Check them out.
Sincere.
Thank you.
That's what's up. Thanks for the interview.
Problem, man.
Heat City Heat. What do you call it?
Heat City Studios, right?
Yeah.
My boy, you know what I'm saying, Product Time Will
Chandler
Fisher, you know what I'm
AZ.
saying? So we in here, man.
There we go. Getting it done. Thank you.
Ghetto celebrity, rapping love.